There we go. Well, there is just this already. What seems to be happening? The room, the waiting, sitting on the chair, looking at the computer screen happening, expectation, a desire arising. It's already just this, what seems to be happening. And there is already no one who's doing it. This, just this as it is already empty. It can never be known. It can never be understood. It can never be gotten because there's no separation. It's already everything. It's already totality appearing as that. This as it is isn't going anywhere. Yet in the story, it may seem as if it's going somewhere. There may be an experience arising in this, saying that I'm going somewhere, I'm gonna get this. But there's just this already appearing as that. That's not an evidence that there is a real separate entity that can really go somewhere and find what it's looking for. Excuse me. There is already no one here to find anything, to know anything, or to get anything. There's just simply what's happening. So this isn't a man or a woman. This is not a human being. This is already nothing that is appearing as everything. Yet it may appear in the story, it may appear as a man, it may appear as a woman who's doing this and that, but that's just a story, that's just an appearance. There is no real man or woman here. There's just this. So whatever may seem to be arising in this, it's okay, you know, it doesn't matter because everything is already an expression of this. This is already everything. So there's already nothing sticking out on its own here. It's just already everything, totality appearing as that. So Nothing matters to this because everything is this. So anything may happen here. Any question may arise. Any idea may arise. An answer might be given. You know, it doesn't really matter because already there's just this appearing as anything. So this doesn't try to get rid of the story. It doesn't try to get rid of the separate or what seems to be the separate self or imaginary separate self. Because there is no separate self, it's just imagined. It's already not there. It may be seen as just an appearance, an empty appearance, just like the story. The story is an empty appearance. It's an appearance that never even appeared. It's imaginary. Because here, right now, there's no story. The story can never be found. Your life story and you can never be found here now. There's nothing here. There may be an appearance of the knowledge in the memory that I'm this guy or this woman who grew up in a certain location, went to a certain school. Now I'm here in my room listening to Nkosi. That's just the knowledge in the memory. The kind of memory or the memory that's never even there. It's also imaginary. And the knowledge itself is it's nothing. It's really nothing. It's empty. There is no one behind the knowledge. The imaginary separate self may seem to be there when there is reference to the past, imaginary past, but it's never really there. It's just imaginary. It's just a story. It's just an empty appearance that never even appeared. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There is already nothing to find here. There is already no finder to find anything. There is already no you who's looking for this. There is just simply this. So it may appear as if there's something to get, but there's really nothing to get. There is nobody to get anything. There's just simply what's happening. Mhm. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful for nobody. So if there are any questions, or any sharing, appearing in this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It may happen and it happens.
So whatever is said about this can only be this saying it. So if it said, I agree with what's being shared here, that's this already. Oh, I disagree. No, this isn't how it is here. That's already just this.
Beautiful. Yeah. Even when this may appear to say, not beautiful, it's already this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
It's this saying whatever it's saying about this.
Yeah. There is no escape.
No
There is
escape.
no escape. Every direction taken, or what seems to be the direction, it's already this. Thinking, no thinking, seeking, no seeking, confusion, no confusion, being loud, being quiet. It's just already an expression of everything. So anything may arise, Anything may arise. The sound of an elephant may suddenly appear here. You know, it doesn't mean it's already an expression of this.
Yeah, and this doesn't say, oh, that sound of the elephant shouldn't happen, that it's wrong. It's not saying that. It's just the elephant making this just sound. It's not saying it doesn't liking it or not liking it.
Yeah, it doesn't mind. It doesn't mind. Yet minding may happen. It doesn't mind the minding. So it's just because it's already everything. It's already everything. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It
It
doesn't mind
strikes
the
me,
words. Okay,
I was
go
just going
ahead.
to say, it strikes me as a more sophisticated or broader version of it is what it is. You know, like the urge to label, like it is what it is very familiar to most of us. And I always liked it because it it doesn't care what it's called.
Yes, exactly.
Because there's only it.
And there is already no one who's talking about it, even right now. There's just it talking, sharing, asking question, joyful, sad, everything.
Frustrated. Oh, maybe I'll get it today. Maybe today's the day.
Yeah. So this can never be found because there's already no finder who's trying to find it. There's no finder already. And this is already everything. And this doesn't suggest that there shouldn't be any seeking. Seeking may happen, but there is already no seeker who's seeking. There's just seeking, just this totality appearing as seeking. So seeking itself is not personal. There is nobody, there's no one who's doing it. It's just this appearing as seeking. It may appear to stop. It may never even arise. Even when it arises, it doesn't matter. It's just already an expression of this. It's already this appearing as seeking. It's already this appearing as looking dissatisfied, satisfied, frustrated, joyful, peaceful, blissful.
And even the
If
very thought,
something,
oh, sorry.
okay, can go ahead, Michael. Yeah.
I was just going to say, in even the very thought, oh, that sounds so good what Nkosi's saying. I wish I could have that. That thought right there is this already.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. There is no escape. So just what's happening or what seems to be happening isn't happening to anybody, to anyone already. It's just what's happening and it's going nowhere. So it doesn't matter whether there's talking happening or not talking or silence. It doesn't really matter. So you have never done anything. There is no you to do anything already here. There is no doer. There's just this. There is no thinker of thoughts already. They are just thoughts arising in this as this. We have never gone anywhere. We have never done anything. Because there isn't a you. There's just totality. Even what appears to be an imaginary separate self who thinks that I'm here in this meeting, I'm attending the meeting, I'm waiting for something to come up in this meeting. That's already everything appearing as that. So here it is seen that There's no one. There's just everything. So when there's talking happening, or when there's a question or any suggestion, it's just this already appearing as that. So it doesn't really mind. There can never be a real answer for the question. There can never be a real question because there is no separation here. That which is asking a question is already that which is giving an answer. So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very beautiful tonight. Thank you. As you speak, I'm like, it feels like everything is just happening. Now, when I look around the house and my son's upstairs and my wife's in the bedroom, it's like there's a sense here that that's just happening. Okay. Like really just happening from everything. But there's still, then there's the me enjoying that because it feels good. Okay. Because I'm more letting things be, right? Letting things be and not judging, and like, man, what a beautiful manifestation. These people are coming from the me. So like a separate me looking out into everything, what's happening. So um, and then I guess I'm practicing like, well, the me that's looking and enjoying, that's this, that's not me, or that's this pretending to be me, looking out and enjoying this beautiful space. So all of this can enjoy also. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There is no you who's enjoying already. Even when it seems as if there is a you who's enjoying, it's just disappearing as a you enjoying. So it's already this. There is no real you who's separate, who's enjoying what is being spoken or this. It's just already this enjoying. Saying that the me who's enjoying it's just already everything. So it's beautiful, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter because already there is no me. There's just this, everything. So the one who imagines or an imagination arising in this, that seems to say, there is a me who's separate. It's already an expression of this. So really, it doesn't matter. This doesn't mind. And this doesn't see the other. There are no others already. Yet in the story, it may seem as if there is this, so what is totality may appear as somebody who separates, who thinks that there are others as well, as a result of that imaginary imagination. So there are no real others, and there is no real separate you. There's just everything. You and others are imaginary. And there's no one who's doing an imagination. That body is empty. There is no one inside that body. There's no one looking out from those eyes. There's no one behind the body who's watching the body. No one inside, no one outside, and no inside even, and no outside, just this. If uh, an operation were to be done on that body, nothing, Dawn can never be found, can never be found. The only thing that can be found is just the liver, hearts, intestines, the blood, the veins. Can never find Dawn. So it's beautiful. It's already empty. The body is empty. The commentator can never be found. The voice that seems to be running in the background somewhere is empty. It's not an evidence that there is a real solid, some separate somebody. It's just a voice. It's empty. It's nothing. Here, there's just vastness. And just appearances in this vastness that seems to like play around. The vastness and what appears in the vastness is the same. It's just vastness appearing as everything. So there is no separation. So this is so free and empty to appear as anything. It may appear as anything. There are no limitations. Even what seems to be a limitation, it is already that which is limitless, appearing as a limitation.
Sometimes happiness, sometimes sadness.
Yes. For nobody. Happiness can also be an appearance. This the same way as say sadness. It's just an appearance. Comes and goes. This as it is already neutral. So it doesn't mind the names. It doesn't mind the feeling. It doesn't mind any feeling. The joyful feeling, uh, the, the feeling of sadness. Yeah. There's nobody who's sad, or there's nobody who's joyful already. So, and this as well doesn't suggest that the nothing should be done. You know, if it happens that there's something that seems to be done about the sadness, that's this too. That's not to say now there is a real separate self because something is trying to get rid of the sadness. You know, that's already an expression of this. So it doesn't mind. If there's a huge noise going on, you know, appearing, this may happen to avoid the huge noise. And yet some other time it may happen to, you know, not avoid, you know, it doesn't matter. Anything may arise. Anything may arise. So the blinking, the thinking, waiting, expecting, smiling, anger, frustration is already this. You know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter here. They may be keeping quiet, but there's nobody already who's keeping quiet. They may be talking, but there's already nobody who's talking. There's just keeping quiet happening and talking happening, thinking happening, not getting it happening, getting it happening, getting closer happening. Giving up happening. There's nobody to give up. And this isn't talking to anybody already. Yet an experience that uh, this is talking to me. it's already this as well, appearing as that. And Nkosi is talking to me. There's just this appearing as that. I'm feeling so good right now. I'm not feeling good right now. It's already this. Maybe after this meeting, I will be feeling okay. I'll be enlightened. I'll be, that's already this appearing as that. Today the meeting is so boring. It's boring. Maybe I just gonna give up and join next week. That's this appearing as that. I love this meeting. I hate this meeting. That's already this totality expressing as that. When this meeting began, I was getting it, but now it seems as if I've lost it. That's already everything, this appearing as that.
And sometimes at these meetings, you'll hear, well, At these meetings, the me is being starved. The me is not being addressed. The me is not being fed. Well, that's not what's being expressed here. It's saying there already is no separate me to starve or not starve. There's just this.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Thanks, Michael, for pointing that out. I realized that I was for a long time under the impression that something needed to be done with the me. And so and the other day we were talking about why this is called radical non-dualism. And I think that's the radical part is to realize that there isn't a me to begin with. Or in other words, there never was a me.
Yeah.
But beautiful point. So it sure feels like it's a me. So that's everything feeling like it's a me.
Yeah.
And it's everything thinking, now let's see, what can I do to get rid of this me?
I guess I always feel like I agree. Why would everything be so crazy, or what I'm calling crazy? Why would it do like what Michael just shared? Why would it be doing, you know, my belief that everything would just be buzzing with bliss or something, not doing this and the craziness?
By the way, nobody said it would always be buzzing with bliss. That wasn't implied.
All right.
Yeah.
That was my, yeah.
Yeah.
But why is it so crazy? I love it. I love it. And I even love the craziness, but why does it, why does everything appear to be me having this, thinking this, not liking this, project, da 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 da? Why is it doing that?
Well, there is no why. There's just what's happening. It's just what's happening. There's no why.
I mean, I know I keep going. There's no why it's happening, but everything is having me ask the question why, or there's no why, but everything is asking the question why.
Yeah, that's everything, or totality, or all that is, or just this, asking, why do all these questions keep coming? Why? And then Nkosi or Michael may say something, and this will think, I don't, sort of resonates. That exactly, it sort of resonates, but that's this already. If it could just be a little more clear, if Nkosi just say a few more things, but it's right here.
There's also this, I keep seeing like a little kid who asks, or I guess most of us were like that as little kids, asking why
Yeah.
this, why that, and so it's the curiosity, it's to me somehow having the notion that everything has a reason, and oh, there is an explanation for everything. Like, why does the sun go up? Why is there a moon? But so it's a never-ending exercise or process of the mind.
Yeah.
But again, I'm going nuts here. But why? So is the mind doing that? Yes, but that's everything. So everything is playing, is expressing his mind, asking why for everything, and seemingly causing frustration to the person with the mind. So, okay.
Maybe, maybe Don and Peter, you could help me out. I've never, where's this mind?
Well, I use the word mind for well, I'm just using another word now, for the voice in the head, for the narrative. There's different words. It's not, we all know it's not a thing. It's not, I don't know what the mind is, but it's what apparently is talking here.
Yeah, but it's like saying that these thoughts come from my mind is just another story. Just another
Yes,
fun.
yes. For lack of a better word. It's, there it gets, when I would ask, so if there isn't a mind, yeah, it's something that is no thing, is looking to label what is apparently happening.
Mm. Yeah, Michael asked the question that where is the mind? You know, I'll also ask the question as well. Uh, where where is Don? Where is Peter? Where is Michael? Where is Nkosi? Well, there is no one here. There's just already totality. There's no one here who's doing anything. There's no Don who's asking a question. There's no Nkosi who's talking. There's no Peter who's talking. There's just this. There are no mountains. There's no sky. There's no sea. No thunderstorm. No animals. No room. And no world. There's just this. Expressing as that. So ever since this meeting began, no one said anything here. This was doing everything, is doing everything. There is no separation. When what seems to be Dawn talking, it's just this talking already. When Michael talks, it's just this talking. When Peter talks, it's just this talking. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. In a way, it is seen as just a play. It's a play. Because there's no real Michael, there's no real Nkosi here, there's no real Tom, there's no real Peter, there's no real Lila, another, or Gloria. There's just this. So we may talk about anything, it doesn't really matter because everything is already this. There may be an argument happening, disappearing as an argument, disappearing as a frustration, disappearing as not liking what is being spoken, disappearing as liking, disappearing as uh, anything, anything. It doesn't really mind because everything is already this. So, are there any last questions or comments before we close?
Thank you so much, Nkosi. It was a terrific, I don't know what it was, but I enjoyed being here.
Thanks. You're welcome. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.
Thanks, everybody. See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Good night.
Wednesday.